Boston Common all the way to Bourne National Cemetery. And even in the article that we had done in the broadside, which there's a bunch of copies Reedy has, because Reedy has supported this paper, but this paper wanted to do a story on what you guys did. And I'm just going to read it to you because it was very touching, and this is how I saw what you guys did when you did the Vest Up for the Fallen. Vest Up for the Fallen is a time to honor, remember, respect, reflect, and pay tribute to all of our United States Armed Forces members who paid the ultimate sacrifice in service to our country. Vest Up for the Fallen is an annual event hosted by GiveToThose.org. It is a 65-mile march over 24 hours without sleep. Participants start in Boston Common on Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, and it concludes on Monday, Memorial Day, at the Massachusetts National Cemetery in Cape Cod. Our participants raised over $30,000 for Give to Those. That was no sponsors. That was them raising those funds. Due to the uncertainty of the pandemic, the event was limited to 70 participants. Our motto, do you have what it takes and what's your why, were the driving force for many people to register and take part in this 65-mile march. Each person's why was different from the next, and each person dug deep to answer that question within themselves. Do you have what it takes? The days were cold, windy, and drizzling rain with some torrential downpours. We watched as people helped one another push through the weather conditions, share stories, laughs, food, clothing, hydration, and even tears. Every single person that took part in this event gave 110% of their heart, mind, body, and soul. They dug deep to push themselves one step after another towards a 65-mile destination. The brave response made by our military and first responders every single day is a reminder to Americans the invaluable service these courageous men and women provide for our community, country, and the world. Now it's our turn to give to those who serve, save, protect, and sacrifice. And with that, I really want to thank Leo Pike for one day inviting me out to meet Chris Reedy, because now we actually have an official program we're launching tonight. And it's called the Thin Line Arrow Archery Program. And what it is it's a program that we want to help veterans and first responders. So I'm going to read it to you. The Thin Line Arrow Archery is a program aimed to help the physical and psychological well-being of our nation's heroes by introducing them to the world of archery. Our mission is to develop the skills of archery that allow them to enjoy the benefits of archery now and for the future. There's a lot of psychological and mental and physical aspects to archery I never even knew, until I realized how joyful it was to just get that arrow on that bullseye. And I said, this is it. This can help relieve a lot of veterans and active duty military and first responders, whether you're serving still or you're retired. This is the program I want to do. And that man, Chris Reedy, gives 1,000% of his time to veterans, first responders, children, civilians, and he's always helping veterans in his way through giving out bows. But we wanted to do something special for our heroes under our nonprofit. So we had a charity golf tournament in June. And we usually have the golf tournament in June in honor of Scott Milley, First Lieutenant Scott Milley. And every year it helps fuel our Stride and Ride Relay, and it also helps our mission at Give to Those. And then we usually give back funds to First Lieutenant Scott Milley Fund. I was approached this year by his mother, Janice, and she said, Heather, what do you have that we can give back to your organization? We're just honored that you honor Scotty every year. And I happened to say to her, Miss Milley, we actually are launching this program. And I told her about it. She said, great. Take the money you would have given to our fund and please donate it to this program. It's not just a program that's going to help our military and first responders, but we also want to grow it so that it helps children of fallen heroes and active duty servicemen like Chuck back here, who has children. And if he has to deploy, his children can come here and they can get that relief, and they can have that structure. So we're launching this program, and how the program works is we have 2 cycled programs, and the first one starts in September, and it goes September, October, November. You have to commit to coming to Reedy's 2 times, anytime you want. And thanks to Leo and Chris, the way it's set up. If you get approved, your application gets approved, and you come 2 times within September, 2 times in October, 2 times in November. After that, you are then gifted a brand new bow and arrows in honor of a fallen service member or first responder. That bow will have the name of someone who sacrificed their life, so that when you go out, you remember your why, and you remember that their dreams and aspirations came to an end. Chris, could you please come up?
Sure, I can come up.
So Chris is always doing so much for everybody, and I know his walls are completely filled, but I seriously wanted to thank Chris just for everything that he does for our veterans and our first responders. And I can't thank you enough. Seriously, like this archery program is going to be healing for me in many different ways. Every morning that I wake up, I know my why. I look at my wrist, you know, and I just, the guys that I know that have been struggling, the family members who are struggling, and I just know that this program is going to go a long way. And I can't thank you enough for believing in me when I came to you. You didn't know me, you know, you knew Leo and what he said, but also for saying, hey, I want to thank these guys that did this. So on behalf of Give to Those and our organization, we just wanted to present you with this thin line flag. This thin line flag is made by a Vietnam era veteran, and a Vietnam era veteran in the Air Force, and we give them out when people go above and beyond, and you know, that's just what you do. So I thank you so much for everything, Chris. I really do.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see that there's so many people here came just to help out too, and all I did was one post saying that we were going to be here, and we get as many people came to help and bring hamburgers, hot dogs, cook, and doing everything. And also, Billy has donated a whitewater rafting trip for 2. So we're going to give everybody here a ticket, and we're going to do that. And we always have a lot of bows. So anybody here with kids, bring them in. People donate, like, I don't know, we've probably got 15 bows right now that are ready to go out that we can give to anybody in the military and their children or anything. So we'll always hook them up and get everything going.
So.
Everybody should look at those 2 flags up there, because that means a lot to me that those people were thinking of us when they had those flags flown and where they came from. So if you guys get a minute, check those out, because that's pretty cool. One was flown over the Pentagon, and one was flown on Old Ironside. So. I wasn't military, but I think they're freaking awesome, man. Great people.
And this year, one of the plaques that we're giving out is from Michael Downing, who was very near and dear to Chris's heart. He worked here. He was a combat veteran, Purple Heart recipient. I know he was also, you know, just such an amazing person. I didn't know him on a personal level. And we are going to be doing a Purple Heart plaque for him. So get out there, live that life, embrace your freedom, and be grateful for the veterans. Can I see the veterans? And active duty guys, come on. Thank you. Because they sacrifice so that we can go about our day, and we can say what we want to say, and we can live our life, and we can wake up when we want to wake up, and we can go grab our coffee whenever we want. They don't have that opportunity. And right now, the guys that we just sent packages to Iraq, they are getting RPGs shot at them still, because I'm in direct contact with some of the people over there. So when you're in the comfort of your own home, stop feeling bad for yourself and think of those guys. So I thank you guys all. I thank all of us up for the fallen people. I thank all the people who came out here and supported this and helped Chris with the cooking and everything. And I'm just really honored and proud to be acquainted with you guys, and also, because I know Team Fletch and a bunch of people are already signed the register for next year, so I look forward to seeing you guys, and Sam, we will see you out there eventually. So thank you guys, and enjoy your
I'm gonna get you shooting right now. So I gotta give her a brochure.
Brochures?
Yeah, and we gotta just call and tell him that who won.
You got it.
So that's a trip free for 2 people.
Look, you dad.
We're married. No, no.